So Black History Month, and I'm coupling up. Oh, can I talk or sorry? So Black History Month, we've been doing this every happy hour, just kind of highlighting some kind of book, art, something created by Black people throughout the month. This one ties into President's Day, and this is a book called Never Caught: The Washington's Relentless Pursuit of Their Runaway Slave Ona Judge by African-American female historian Erica Armstrong Dunbar. And this is a fantastic book, and it details how George and Martha Washington actually relentlessly pursued this runaway slave. Washington was elected president. He reluctantly left behind Mount Vernon to serve in Philadelphia, which was the temporary seat of the government at that time. But Washington was a slaveholder, and there's a lot of things coming out now about Washington and the ways in which he interacted with his slaves. There's that whole kind of like myth about his wooden dentures, when actually some of them were composed of slave teeth. But they pursued this young woman throughout her life, and because of the 1793 Fugitive Slave Act, she was actually, even though she escaped, she was actually what was considered a dowry slave throughout her life, and a fugitive, and her children were fugitives throughout their life. And this is an amazing book, and we're talking about historical nuance, and we were talking about the ways in which you cannot excuse the bad things that people did in favor of highlighting the good. So this is, George Washington, primary founding father that everybody associates with the founding fathers, relentlessly pursuing a slave along, with his wife. And he actually leveled his political connections to try and hunt her down and find her. So this is an amazing book. Our wonderful mods have the link to it. You guys should check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. We say this every time we do the Black History Month. Jennifer and I made a conscious decision that her and I, as two pasty white people coming up here and going, let's talk to you about Black history, and here's the topic we're going to cover. Yeah, not our lane, because we're pasty white people. So instead, what Jennifer has been doing is identifying pieces that you can go to watch, read, invest in, to learn about Black history, but most importantly, pieces that have been created, researched, and written by the Black community specifically. So you are hearing it from a Black voice, and you're also supporting Black scientists, Black researchers, Black authors, Black video producers, Black documentarians, depending on what we highlight on the particular day. And Jennifer, I deeply appreciate you doing that for us.